and go.
Okay.
Yep.
Welcome to the Crafty Music Tips YouTube channel. This is yet another Sing It Live Behind the Sound video, and the song for today is The Look by Roxette. Now, you already know this. Why am I telling you? Well, I guess, you got to do some housekeeping. Speaking of houses, I'm going to go and hang out with the other singer that sang the song with me. I'm going to go and hang out at Nikki's house. We're going to talk about the song together.
Hey, welcome to my house.
Yeah, thanks. I feel very welcome. Thanks for the salmon before.
You're welcome.
She's a great cook.
Oh, look. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it was great. And the tea is lovely as well.
And I'm wearing my slippers. This is good.
Yeah.
That's how comfortable I am.
Can people see the slippers? Oh, yeah, nice. If we're talking about all of this, we must have not very much to talk about with this song.
Let's get back to the song.
Yeah, no, it's all good. But I anticipated maybe that we might do that because you were telling me about your connection with this song, which wasn't not the same as mine. I'll tell you mine. I was a young kid, and Roxette was one of the the new hit sensations, and so I had their album on cassette. And would listen to it on my boombox when me and my sister were out the front playing ball or playing skipping or bikes or whatever. Yeah. And I remember,
So cute.
this is such a weird flashback memory that I didn't think I'd mention, but just because we're talking about it. So I remember this weird thing of it was really, really early, would you call it DJing, where I'm making a mix of songs with different cassettes while me and my sister and mates are playing, and I was so concerned with it might have been cricket or something like that. No, wait, got to put the next song on, because I knew that the end was coming up. And so with those, when you had the two cassettes, you could press play.
So there was no gap, and
so
you were just I remember.
Whereas I had another cassette player that you couldn't. As soon as you press play on one, the other one stopped automatically. Yeah, but this one I could do the wiki without the wikis. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah.
And so I do remember that Roxette was a part of that. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So from there, I guess I don't know. After a few years, you learn how to play music and learn how to sing a bit, and then start performing in a band. And then someone, me or one of the other guys in the band, said, "Let's play The Look by Roxette." I was like, oh.
So you have done it. You did.
Yeah, so I have played it a bit. Yeah, so I feel quite comfortable with it. Like I know the words. I remember having to try and learn the words. Fire in the ass, naked to the jutes up as a lover disguise, banging on the head drum, shaking like a mad boy. It just rolls off the tongue. Whereas because they're all sounds. I'm not thinking of what the words are because they don't really make sense.
No, they don't make sense, and that's something that I got with this song is that I had to learn the lyrics, and I thought, I know this song, I don't even need to worry about it. And maybe the night before I was like, better have a listen, because the tune's really familiar and everything, but the lyrics are that did my head in.
Yeah. Before you get into the lyrics, you were saying to me before off camera that you actually, you're in a band and you could have played it.
Yeah.
But
so in the 90s, there was a band that I was in, and there was a male singer, Callum, hello. And I don't know why we didn't do any Roxette, but we didn't, and I don't think it was ever anything intentional. I guess we were just, like I said, I think we were playing a bit more R&B stuff at the time or whatever, but of course it would have made sense to do it, but we didn't.
You can't do every song.
Well, there's only a few songs that need to be done, that's right, but I was excited to do this one with you. And it's good to have you up the front.
Yeah,
I love it when you get up
fun.
there. It's so good. I love it. I think everyone's going to love this one. But this is probably not, can I say that it's not really my favourite song?
Of
Maybe
course.
We can edit this bit out. No, we can say.
I don't know. You're entitled to have an opinion.
There's, Pretty Woman.
Oh, which is... It must have been love. Yeah.
Such a good song.
Bit of a downer, though. It's got to be the right...
I mean, it's,
it's probably your first set. Not...
Yeah.
Or you know, when everyone's slow dancing at the end or something. I don't know.
The other one I really love is Fading Like a Flower.
Mm.
Oh, I love that song. And we've actually got a guy. Do you know about this story?
No. I'm thinking about. Sorry to interrupt. So the fading like.
Every time I see you, though, I try to hide away.
Yeah. Next one. Every time
we meet, but when we meet, it seems I can't let go.
Can't let go.
That's the one.
That bit
Yeah.
only happens once. Me and my mate, we listened to it like with, you know, like our ears pricked up with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah, right.
That one bit, which is the best bit. I mean,
Yeah.
there's many other really good bits too, but that's my favourite bit. That one bit happens once.
Wow, I'm gonna have to go and listen to that again now.
But anyway, as you were saying.
Yeah, no. So there's a lovely gentleman by the name of Brian James, and he has been a big support of our channel and a big support for all of the musicians, I think. And he has been requesting that song
Fading Like a Flower.
for so long.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh.
So he'd be like,
Yay, Roxette, it's
not quite there. So I do apologise, Brian. I hope that we do his song sometime. But yeah, I do love that one.
that's a great song. It's funny because I went and saw Roxette live when they came to Adelaide. I think they've come a few times. I reckon it was around 2012.
I've seen them.
It was really good because, you know, I'm there, like whatever age I was then, and I was like, oh, I'm a kid again. It was like all of those songs from being a kid. And I remember, I don't know if you've heard of a band called The Beards. If you haven't heard of a band called The Beards, check them out because they're hilarious. They're not, I don't think they're together doing stuff now, but like at the time, they were touring the world. It was 4 guys in the band. They all have beards, and every single song was about beards. And they were hilarious, really good musos and great songs. And I just remember during Listen to Your Heart, that was the last song that they played at the gig. It was a great concert. And then so I'm thinking, what else do they have? And then they started, and I'm like, of course, this one.
Yeah.
And I just remember like looking around at everybody was having a great time, and just seeing the guys from the Beards. They were there, and they were singing their lungs out because they're such great sing-alongs. Yeah.
It is. And she was amazing. So stand out, like for the time, you know, there's just that whole, the look. It's the look, isn't it? Like a blonde hair and rock chick. And
yeah, and she had that like cool, really like short hair.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of Melissa Etheridge maybe, kind of like a pretty gutsy kind of, gravelly kind of sound maybe a little bit?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I think I'll leave those bits to you rather than try and double them. Cause
I got a little octave thing on there.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I changed it in Logic, but obviously it wasn't
would
going
you
to change
like
until I
that?
pressed stop.
I'll do them at the octave.
Yeah.
If I had...
Is it loud?
It's in there a little bit. Just enough to give it back.
So you were saying about the lyrics, trying to learn.
Oh my gosh, that did my head in. And I will say that this would be the one song that we've done that I was literally thinking, am I going to be okay? Because, you know, we've talked about this so many times before, how we learn lyrics and how we all do it in our own way. And I like have these little processes, but none of my processes worked with this one. So it literally had to be that I was just repeating it over and over and over again. I can't even remember them now. What is it again? When do I come
So
in?
you come in.
I come in
so,
with
So there's the 2 verses, and you come in the second half of both. So the first one is walking like a man, hidden like a hammer. She's a juvenile scam. Never was a quitter, tasting like a raindrop. She's got the look. So the first one's heavenly bomb. Heavenly bomb, cause heaven's got another when she's spinning me around. Kissing is the colour, a loving is a white dog. She's got the look. Yeah, see, you're right.
It came back,
Yeah.
But it makes no sense.
No, well, it makes sense that people that English is their second language are writing
They've
it.
just correct, and so they've translated it.
Possibly, or maybe they just thought, what a good English sounding lyrics to sing.
Yeah, right. And did
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
And they were Swedish.
They were.
So, like
And this song has a really interesting story. This is like the special features where you like learn about stuff that may help you out in your next music quiz night.
You've always gone diving.
I'm a nerd. I
Next
love
time, I'm gonna have researched the song. I haven't this time, but I'll do
Nice.
it next time.
Yeah, so this song was written by Per, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and he'd put the act together with Marie as a showcase for her.
Yeah.
And so it was originally He's Got the Look with her singing about a guy that's, you know, and so she was just like in the studio trying to sing it, and it's like, nah, I reckon you should sing it. And he's like, me? No, I write the song, I play guitar. No, you do it. So he ended up doing it and then gave her the bits to just sing the extra bits and with the harmonies or whatever, and it ended up being a good song. It wasn't anything that either of them were thinking would be the single, but it was the song that was first on their album. So they had no success whatsoever with their single. I might be getting this wrong, but this is like in the US. Someone that was an exchange student or that was visiting Sweden bought the record and then took it home with them, and then somehow someone got their hands on it and then just played the first track off of it, and then that first track that was an album track went nuts. Like people kept requesting it, like just from however it got played on radio, from whoever got their hands on it.
Love it.
And then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, so our first single is me singing? Like it's supposed to
was
be
never
her.
meant to be. I love that.
So then I guess that enabled them to sort of be more of a duo rather than just a guy that's just backing up the hot chick singer kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a much better like little small doco that you can watch on YouTube. I might actually get the link and put it in.
Yeah,
It's
put the link in.
it's a great
I'll
story
put it at home.
when they're telling it firsthand.
Yeah.
But fascinating.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hey, hold this.
Yeah, play this.
Oh, he's gonna be sweating.
Yep.
Still gotta get a song with Nikki playing drums, right?
Just gotta practice. Need some lessons.
No, you got certain Nikki and you leave one.
So recording on the day, what do you remember? I remember.
Because what we did 2 songs again. We did 2 tracks.
What was the first? It was a Video Killed the Radio Star? I think it was.
That day.
Yeah. And then I think
Yes,
after
it was.
lunch.
So
yeah.
it was after lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to do our costume change.
I remember that you had to move, like you were set up on one side and we had to move you because you were supposed to be in the centre. I remember that.
Yeah, well, that's right, because I was set up from before.
Darren was like, you're in the wrong spot.
I think Zoran might have mentioned it.
Or maybe it was Zoran. Yeah. So I remember that.
Crafty in the middle and Nikki on the side.
Oh yeah.
Maybe rig over.
I think
Okay.
it needs to happen.
Is that?
Tell
Do
me
you
about
need to touch that?
On your sleeve.
Yeah, you hold this.
Do you need to touch that? Yeah, you do in the
I
solo.
can play the boot.
Do we?
Move your,
Oh, yeah.
move your pedal board first.
Yeah.
I remember that it didn't take many goes. I reckon we did this. We nailed this really quickly, didn't we?
Yeah. I think we were in a rush too, but it just came together. Sometimes the magic happens with urgency, you know.
Yeah.
I remember that you informed me that it's everything I'll ever
There
do.
was that one little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'd always gone everything. Oh wait, is that
And
a
it
one
was
time?
only a one time.
Do you remember which one it is?
Yes, it was the last one. But I will say that when I was listening back today, I mean, I only had a really quick listen. I feel like we said it a lot. And it's only supposed to be one. It's supposed to be subtle.
Maybe,
Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I was looking for it.
or maybe I misunderstood and thought it was supposed to be more.
And everything. But it was just this one spot. Darren knew too because it was like, oh yeah. I felt like that was quite pronounced. After the chorus,
Yeah.
the very last time.
I've only got 17,000 place left in here.
Darren and I are going to do it.
3637.
When everything, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
You
Okay.
should put it on a little sticky behind the speaker there, you know.
Is that in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything.
All right.
You don't have after the chorus. Just in the last
Zora?
one,
Zora
after-
takes. So.
So that's the only time that they do that.
When everything else.
But the other ones
Everything.
are every.
No, that's just every year. It's just that one.
So so that one only.
Oh,
And also, I love the stop bit. Like, I was wondering about how we were going to do that beforehand, and we just did it, like, organically, and it was all just
The
3, 4.
na 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 na. Yeah.
It was great. That felt so fun to do.
Yeah, it's an interesting song, isn't it? That it rocks, but it's also got that super 80s kind of feel.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of funky,
Yeah.
and so it's like medium paced kind of dancey. But it's such a sing along as
Yeah.
well.
I think it is. Yeah.
I've got some mates that have got this ridiculous duo that they call the So-So Trio, and they've got the Na Na song. And so the Na Na song goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, na 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 na, and then it goes into all these other ones. Na 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 na
Oh,
na na na
wow.
na na na, and then
So many
na
nanas.
na 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 na. That's Blink 182.
Oh,
And
what about this
na
one?
na 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 na
I've
na.
also got. Oh, now I've lost it. And there's also. Na 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 na.
Yep. But then they'd have to
And
keep
there's
going.
also-
Na 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 na.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's na 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 na.
Here comes the up stepper. Hot stepper?
Yeah.
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 Turn up.
Crafty, come in, baby. Your first one, isn't it? Ready? And rolling.
Is there a strong one or doesn't matter?
what do you mean?
Beats.
One.
Yeah.
No.
Tick, 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 tick.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
how's that? Always fun chatting.
always fun
I feel like that if we do another Roxette song, we
Yeah.
sing it live, then we should probably do
Fading like a flower.
or one of the other 14 big Roxette hits because
What
they're
other
all
ones?
great.
Are there other ones like other like?
So there's Joyride.
Oh, Joyride.
Yeah, Listen to Your Heart, Must Have Been Love,
Mm-hmm.
and these one I'm a bit of a fan, so I might be mentioning ones that people might go, don't know that one, but Spending My Time was pretty good,
Yeah,
and
okay, let's refresh.
I'm spending my time watching the days go.
Yes, I'm getting it.
Needed to
I'm adding it to my
breathe in
set
more.
list.
There's
playlist.
Also there was I see you comb your hair and giving that grin. You make my something. And I'm spinning within before a head like snow. I say hello. How do you do? How do you do?
Yes.
I had to get to the
yes.
bit. Yeah.
See, this would be a band that you would go along and think you know a couple of their hits, and then you'll go, oh, they had so many.
That's
That-
what
that
happened
vibe.
to me at the concert. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I forgot about this
Yeah.
song. There's another one. Oh, sleeping in my car, I will caress you. Sleeping in my car, something undress you. Sleeping in the backseat of my car, making love. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Don't remember that one?
Maybe it's sort of coming there.
Yeah. That was like maybe mid-90s.
I'm gonna
Good
go-
riff. It is a good thing that they do with Roxette. They've got like the riff as well in
Yeah.
in the look, and you know other songs as well. It's like it's a good riff.
Yeah. Yeah, they were good.
Yeah. Well,
Well, done.
nice hanging out.
Nice hanging
We did it
out.
again.
Again. Let's do it again sometime.
No worries. I suggest the salmon if you ever come over.
You're welcome. Come on in and I'll cook you something. I'm not really a very good cook. It was just
Could've
it was a
fooled me.
bit of a fluke. Thanks, Crafty.
No worries.
I hope everyone loves the song.
Mom of the beauty.
Done?
Good, yeah.
Ah,
Beautiful.